don't murder the best version of yourself because you're content not going all in. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Return on Investment MF channel. It's your host, Zack, ROI Williams, and this is the information your haters don't want you to hear about. Becoming the most badass version of yourself in business. What's going on, everybody? It's Zack, ROI Williams, back with another episode of Return on Investment MF channel. And today we're going to be discussing going all in. Now, this could be going all in on yourself, going all in on your business, going all in on your goals, your dreams, everything that it is that you are actually telling yourself inside that's something that you, quote unquote, want. Now, why do I put that in air quotes, right? The reason I do that is because some people say that they want this, or their goals are this, or their dreams are this. And y'all already know my stance on the difference between, dreams and goals, right? So we're not going to get into that. But also we're going to discuss, how about we just not fucking lie to ourselves, right? Like, if you genuinely care about something, you genuinely want to go and achieve something or aspire to be something or someone or somebody, why aren't you fucking doing it? Now, it's a special time for me to be bringing this up because we're approaching a new year, right? So with this new year, we have everyone setting all these goals, right? All these New Year's resolutions. I almost forgot what the word is because fuck a resolution. If you don't have the fucking balls to do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, and you need a fucking new goddamn year to be able to commit to that, then fuck you. You're not going to make it, bro. I forgot what the percentage is. It was like 95% of people that set New Year's resolutions fail. It's because they're not the fucking people. They don't have the fucking balls to set rules and standards. If you listen to that episode, standards for their lives now, today, on a random fucking Tuesday, instead of waiting until Monday, instead of waiting until next month, instead of waiting until next quarter, instead of waiting until January 1st. How about you do it right now? Okay. Now, I don't want to dive too far off into that topic because I've covered that in the past, but I do want to discuss going all in. And what do I mean by that? We're always, the reason I say that coming into a new year is one of the reasons that, it's heavy on my heart is because a lot of times people will tell you, yo, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be this person. I want to go see this. I want to go do this. I want to go achieve this. I'm going to go experience this. But they don't take the first step in actually doing it. Sometimes this shit's scary. It's terrifying sometimes to be standing at the edge, looking over, knowing that you've got to take a leap of faith and not necessarily knowing where you're going to land. Okay? It's scary. But I promise you, that until you go all in on yourself, on your goals, on your business, whatever it is that you are sitting here right now in the back of your head, you're like, damn, dude, he's touching on that point. Whatever that is, until you go all in on it, you will always wonder what if. And so in my opinion, I don't think you're ever going to genuinely be happy. I do not think that you can be happy if you have not gone all in, because you're always going to be questioning yourself. You're always going to be wondering what side of the fence the grass is greener on. Do I stay conservative? Maybe then I won't get hurt. That's green grass. Or, oh my gosh, look at the upside. If I take these chances and it works out, look how green that grass is. Until you make a leap of faith and go all in on what it is that's in the back of your head, you're never going to be happy. And now I want to stress that going all in is not, it's black or it's white. There is no in between. You can't just half-ass it. You just can't half-assedly go in. It has to be all in. So if you are sitting here wondering what the best way for you to achieve this goal is, right? And guess what? You might fail. That is literally a chance you're going to take. But guess what? If you fail, it's kind of like, there's hundreds of different scenes that I could claim or that I could call out in movies where the hero, right? Because if you follow how movies, books, and stories are all, created, there's a hero. In all the best movies, there's a hero. And in some movies, there's a literal scene where the hero takes that leap of faith. And I'm talking literal is going to jump over jump over a cave, jump over a hole, jump over this like water, this, that, whatever. They're jumping over a physical object or shit, lack thereof. They take that leap of faith and it looks like they're about to fail, right? And then boom. It wasn't even deep. It was like maybe there was like some smoke in there, or the water was just a few inches long, right? But they would never even have known that if they hadn't taken that leap of faith. So sometimes this leap of faith that you're so terrified of actually isn't even that scary. You just haven't had the balls to take it. Therefore, you would never, ever fucking know that A, it wasn't as scary as you thought, and B, you'll never reap the reward. Because you just stayed in your comfort zone. And your comfort zone is eating you up inside because you're always going to wonder, what if? What is that best version of myself? What does that best version of myself look like? How does that best version of myself talk? How does that best version of myself walk? How does that best version of myself fuck their significant other? How does that best version of myself, what kind of car do they drive? What kind of home do they drive? What kind of financial freedom do they have? What does their family life look like? What does their friendships look like? What are their goals, their dreams? Now where they're at, where are they going? Because guess what? The more you go all in on yourself and the more you get comfortable with taking those chances and rinsing and repeating, I'll tell you, the leaps of faith, they get larger and they get larger and they get larger and they get larger. But while these leaps of faith get larger and larger and larger, they actually get less scary, less scary, less scary, less scary. Until at some point, depending on your personality, it's almost like you don't even think twice about it. You just jump right on in because you know that even if you fall or even if you fail at this, you're just one step closer to the next win, the next win, the next win, the next win. And you realize that you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And even if you only made one of those 100 shots you took and you failed 99 times, sometimes when you get to that level of achievement, when you get to that level of goal setting, they say shoot for the stars and land on the moon, right? When you get to that level, that 1 out of 100 chance that you took equates to changing your life forever, right? I had this discussion with a client the other day, more or less actually a strategic partner to correct myself, and we were discussing where we are in our walks of life and what that transition of point A to point B is, right? Okay. Now we're obviously shooting for, C, D, E, F, G, H. You keep on going. That pathway continues to go as we learn to really just step into this position of where we're at. Stepping from point A to point B. Once you achieve point B, you have to consume that and own that and know that that's who the fuck you are now. And then you can worry about getting to step C. And then once you do that, you got to own that. You got to know that that's who you are now. And you continue on that pathway. But anyways, I digress. I was having a conversation. We were discussing about taking it to that next level. And this goes in correlation with, taking these shots. And you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But then also, once you get to a certain position, maybe that's step D or step E or step F for you, whatever that case is. It might be step A, B, or C. Who knows? It might be X, Y, Z. But you get to a point where, guess what? You land one deal, only one of those shots, and it literally equates to the difference of changing your life forever. You get to an opportunity where now you have that peace of mind. You have that stable ground. You've already taken that leap of faith over and over and over and over. And now as you're sitting here looking at this Grand Canyon sitting in front of you that you've got to jump over, you're going to jump and you're going to miss. You're going to jump and you're going to miss. You're going to jump and you're going to miss. You're going to jump and you're going to miss 99 times. Boom, 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 boom. And then you fucking make it to the other side. And the other side is the rest of your fucking life. How many of y'all would raise your fucking hands and say that I'm down to fucking lose 99 fucking times if it meant that guaranteed on the other side of 100, at 100 and my 100th shot, I become successful? All my wildest hopes, all my wildest dreams, everything that I've ever imagined comes true. We'd all raise our hands. And we know in our fucking soul that this is the case, and we're still not fucking jumping. Why not? Why aren't you going all in? Because if you're not going all in, all you are doing is lying to yourself. I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I expect it out of you. Why? Because that's just the world we live in. Is that what I want for you? Absolutely not. I want you to surprise me. I want you to prove me different. I want you to prove to me that you can prove it to your fucking self. Because at the end of the day, you're not trying to convince me of shit. You want to go home. You want to lay your head on that pillow. And as you close your eyes, you're going to start smiling ear to ear, knowing that today you went all fucking in on yourself. You went all in on your fucking dreams. You went all in on your fucking goals. And you went all in on your life. This is a difference between life or death. I don't think you understand that. There is a future you. There is a future you that is that best version of their self. And it is up to you whether or not they live or die. Because there's only one greatest version of yourself. And if you do not take the steps that it takes right now, today, to go all in on who that is, they will die. And it will be your responsibility. That blood will be on your hands. If you listen to my previous episode, I talked pretty aggressively about this. I'm serious about this stuff, guys. Day in and day out, I am faced with decision after decision after decision after decision. Okay? And if you heard me on the last episode, I discussed the fact that, there was a time where before I went on my trip, one of my trips, I was laying in bed, my alarm went off to go work out. And two thought processes entered my brain simultaneously. One said, bro, you've killed it. You've been killing it. Go back to bed. Get you 2 more hours of sleep. Your body needs it, right? All these excuses that go through your head. And then simultaneously, one hit me like a ton of bricks. It literally hit me so hard, instantaneously, I woke up. Like fully awake, ready to rock and roll. Didn't need to open my eyes and, get into my day. I was like, let's fucking go crush it today. Let's go fucking crush today. And you know what that thought process was? I have never fucking once regretted going to the gym and doing what I promised myself I was going to do. Not fucking once. Have I ever regretted going to the gym and taking that step to become 1% fucking better? I've never walked out of the gym like that. Simultaneously, a shot that I've shot and failed at, I've never regretted it. And the reason is because I know I've done this enough. Like I said, those leaps of faith, they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But they get easier and easier and easier. And what I meant by that doesn't mean that you're not going to take that jump and you're going to fail. But guess what? I know that I'm one more jump closer. One more. Maybe I get running a little bit faster. Maybe I get a little bit more hang time. Maybe I get a little bit more height. Maybe a little bit longer free fall. Maybe my grip gets a little stronger when I make it to the fucking other side and I just grab on with my fingertips. Whatever the case is, I'm getting closer and closer and closer to the motherfucker that's me that's waiting on the other side. But if you never take that jump, that you that's on the other side of that is going to fucking die. And it's going to be your responsibility. It's going to be because you did not have the balls to go all in on yourself. Can you live with that? Can you go to sleep every fucking night comfortably knowing, dude, fuck yeah, Zach, you gave it a solid 75% effort today. Good for you. You had 8 hours that you were able to work, and you only worked 6. But you know what? Good for you. Pat yourself on the back. Congratulations. You only gave yourself 90%. You almost had it, Zach, but you fell short. But you know what? It's okay. No. You go to bed happy at night knowing every fucking day you woke up and you gave 100% to yourself and that future version of yourself. Don't let them fucking die on your hands. I promise you, I've been there. There would be a better fucking version of me standing right here in front of you if I had learned this lesson sooner than later. But I let that person die. I let that version of Zack Williams die. Now I stand in front of you. I'm giving you 100% of myself now today. Today, I gave 100%. It's not even noon. I gave 100% today. I took that leap of faith. Are you willing to do the same? Do you have it inside of you? Do you have that burning desire in your heart not to give up on your future self? It could be 1 year from now. It could be 10 years from now. It could be 1 month from now. It could be one more day from now. That future you is where you end up. You finally took that chance today and became that motherfucker, or you let them die. That's how serious this is, guys. Don't murder the best version of yourself because you're content not going all in. Let that sink in. Do not become a murderer. Please. I believe in you, and I know it can happen because I've done it in my own fucking life, and I'm watching it happen in all of my fucking friends' lives, and I want that for you. Do not give up on yourself. Do not go to bed today until you've gone all fucking in. Whatever the fuck that is that's in the back of your fucking head right now that you know, watching or listening to this episode, is what you got to go all in on. Don't fucking go to bed without going all in on it. All right, guys, my name is Zack Williams. I truly fucking hope this helped you out. Please come back again for another episode of Return on Investment MF channel. We're out. Peace. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you got anything out of that, check out these dope videos over here. They're going to be extremely similar, and let's try and help get you to that next level.